Let's bring in Fox Business contributor Phil Flynn. Phil, great to see you. Even as the U.S. military in our fight has really decimated Iran's ability to launch drones and missiles, it only takes just one errant, even drone attack on a tanker ship, not just in the Strait of Hormuz, which we're looking at here, but anywhere in the Persian Gulf, to frighten shippers into not loading cargoes. And so I'm not speaking in favor of Iran, but we're still on pins and needles here at this moment. And you saw it in the oil market today. Crude is up to what it closed at about $79 a barrel today.
Yeah. Right. It went above 80 for the first time since January. You're absolutely right. And it's a fear trade. That's what we're looking at here right now. And that's what Iran has been reduced to. You know, before he used to be like an official state sponsor of terror. Now they're just terrorists, right? I mean, this is the tactics. This is all they have left, right? They have no army. You know, they have no navy. The U.S. has total air superiority. They have no command communications. So this is what they've done. And with every missile that they're firing, with every ship they attack, they're losing friends. They're not influencing people. All these countries are turning against them, right? And they even had some Iranians go to the UN and try to say, no, we respect the sovereignty of other countries. We're not trying to shut down the Straits of Hormuz, but it's all a lie. But the risk is still high. But I think the Trump administration has some ideas that this isn't going to go on too much longer.
Okay, so let's talk about, we've talked about the insurance backstop. You can't get insurance for the tanker. The U.S. will provide a backstop for that. That's supposed to help. We've heard about naval escorts, which is tricky business, by the way. It has been done. Do you expect other moves beyond those two by the administration to try to address this? Not, it's not jumping way up, but it is a rising oil price around the globe.
I heard some oil tankers are putting on Chinese flags because China's Iran's last friend, right? So we're not going to attack Chinese ship. I think there are a lot of things that they can do, and I think naval presence in the area. Some of the ships they can't have a naval presence for every ship, but I think as they continue to gain air superiority, they're going to be able to reduce these flights, these attacks in the missiles. And I think with every passing day, that threat is going to be less. But people, these companies, they don't want to put their people at risk. They don't want to put their assets at risk. So it's going to be slow going in the beginning. And it's already impacting oil production. Kuwait, for example, saying, well, if we can't move the oil, or if we can't move the products, we won't refine it. China is reacted, and they're saying we're not going to export oil and gas because we need it for ourselves. So it definitely is impacting prices. And I think that the steps that the U.S. is going to take are the steps that they're taking now, reduce Iran's ability to continue these attacks.
What was the report there was some report that came out about the futures markets earlier today?
Huge today. I mean, this is historic. And this shows how Scott Bessent at Treasury and President Trump think out of the box, right? In this particular case, what a president could do to calm prices is release oil from the strategic reserve. But that's really not a good idea because it's not that the world doesn't have enough oil, it's just that it can't move. But at the same time, you can have the same effect by using the futures market. And so Scott Bessent is threatening people that are, buying this up like speculative favor. They better be calm because we're going to intervene in the market. At some point, they may forward sell these futures contracts to push the prices down. That'll get away some of the fear trade. And they can back it up, right? They have the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. If they ever have to deliver barrels, it's there. And they also have the full faith and credit of the U.S. government if they needed to.
He's a smart fellow.